Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the LMU Soccer Complex, where today the Lincoln Memorial University Rail Splitters now 3-2-1 on the year, 1-0-1 in South Atlantic Conference play host to the Lions of Mars Hill College in this early season SAC matchup. The Rail Splitters, of course, under the direction of head coach Helio Dana, and fresh off their most recent victory over the Wolves of Newberry here on Sunday. The Lions are a team that are still looking for one of their first wins of the year, and obviously they have had a tough start of it. The Lions under the direction of head coach Gary Hamill. This is going to be a tough match today. Mars Hill has won the last two, including 3 out of the last 4 against the Rail Splitters. And so for Helio Dana and his club, this is an opportunity to get some payback, but one that he knows is going to be quite possibly his toughest match of the season. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for today's match. First of all, for the Lions of Mars Hill, Chris Mitchell will start at the net, a 6-foot sophomore out of Creedmoor, North Carolina. At defensive position, it'll be Christian MacArthur, a 6'4 freshman out of Huntersville, North Carolina. Greg Munn starts at defender, a 5'9 senior from Falkirk, Scotland. At defender as well, Tom Allison, a 6-foot junior out of Stratford, England. In the midfield, it will be Alex Mullen, a 6-foot junior out of Adelaide, Australia. At midfield, Cody Foreman, a 5'11 sophomore from Germantown, Tennessee. Felipe Ferraro will start at midfield, 5'8 and a senior out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Jack Donaldson starts in the midfield, 5'10 and a freshman from Paisley, Scotland. Reese Garwood will play the midfield position, 6'2 and a freshman from London, England. And Sergei Keb, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. 6'2 and a junior out of Fagersta, Sweden. Finally, Daniel Spurgeon starts at defender, a 6-foot junior out of Newburgh, Oregon. Rail Splitter starting lineup looks like this. At the net, at goalkeeper, 6'1 and a junior from Berlin, Germany. It's Marcel Barvinitz. Callum Holmes starts at defender, a 6-foot senior from East Kilbride, Scotland. Yuri Passos at midfield, 5'9 and a junior from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Leonardo da Silva at forward, 5'10 and a redshirt sophomore from Brazil as well. George Burns starts at forward, a 6'2 freshman from Carlisle, England. Mario Pinto starts at midfield and forward, 5'11 and a senior from Uberlandia, Brazil. At the midfield forward position, Alexandre Leal, a 6-foot freshman from Brazil. Harry Solomon starts at defender and forward, a 5'8 freshman from Leicester, England. At the defensive mid position, 6-foot and a sophomore from London, England, it's Nathaniel Johnson. Pedro Villa starts at midfield forward, a 5'9 sophomore from New Braunfels, Texas. And Gus Rivera starts at midfield defense, a 5'8 junior from Maryville, Tennessee. Rail Splitters under the direction of head coach Helio Dana. And again, as we said, 3-2-1 overall, 1-0-1 in South Atlantic Conference play. Let's break away for this timeout. We'll be back with your opening touch right after this on the Lincoln Memorial University Sports Network.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
The J. Frank White Academy is more than a high school. Your child will have room to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Small, safe learning environments, individualized learning plans, and cutting-edge technology. Every child deserves a quality education in a safe, nurturing environment.
Our college prep program teaches a love of learning, self-discipline, and service to others. The Academy is fully accredited by Advanced Ed. You have a choice at the J. Frank White Academy.
No matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro has your fresh interests at heart. On your way to work, try one of our mouth-watering breakfast sandwich or flatbread omelets. If it's lunch or dinner time, choose from our wide selection of classic, select, or premium sandwiches, all made to your order. If you're serving a crowd, Subway has sandwich platters, giant subs, box lunches, and even cookie platters. Whether it's dine in or carry out, you can eat healthy and eat fresh at Subway. Subway, 362 Catawba Avenue in Harrogate and on the corner of the Village Square Mall, Middlesboro. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat-screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
For great food, fun, and entertainment, visit the Oasis on Highway 25E in Harrogate, Tennessee, with a new drive-thru to better serve you. At the Oasis, you can enjoy a great lunch buffet or order from the great menu that the tri-state area has grown to love. Pizza, salad bar, and a tasty sandwich from the deli. And don't forget your favorite beverages. Check out the live music each week at the Oasis, where regional and local bands strut their stuff to a packed house. Or stop by and catch the big race on the big screen. All roads lead to the Oasis, 6341 Cumberland Gap Parkway in Harrogate, Tennessee. Phone in your order, 423-869-8000.
Juggling my family schedule is a full-time job. Between school, dance practice, work, there's little time left to worry about much else. That's why I use real-time banking from Home Federal Bank. With real-time banking, I know that when I make a deposit, the money goes straight to my account. No delays, no waiting, no wondering. And I get to focus on what's important.
Real-time deposits, real-time access, real-time banking. From Home Federal Bank, always within reach.
Make K&K Metal Sales your only stop for all your residential and commercial metal building needs. For the past 23 years, K&K Metal Sales has covered the tri-state area with quality custom roofing and siding with many grades, gauges, and colors in stock. If you're looking for complete steel or wood building packages or steel or wood trusses, K&K Metal Sales can help with that, as well as heavy-duty custom carports. Great folks and great prices. Stop by K&K Metal Sales located at 6986 Cumberland Gap Parkway or call 423-869-4261.
Since 1973, DeRoyal has been a leader and an innovator in manufacturing products for the healthcare industry. DeRoyal supplies more than 20,000 products and product lines such as acute care, orthopedics, wound care, and trauma. DeRoyal is proud to be the largest supplier of orthopedic soft goods to clinics and hospitals in the nation. Since its start in Tazewell, Tennessee, DeRoyal has grown to open factories in over 29 locations worldwide and employs over 2,000 people. DeRoyal, a name you can trust and an employer you can count on.
Nestled at the foot of the Cumberland Gap, Lincoln Memorial University honors the vision and spirit of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln's values are perfectly in sync with the modern educational experience at LMU. Our students find personal attention is a way of life and a way to success. If Lincoln Memorial University fits your vision of college, visit our website at lmunet.edu for more information.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, you can manage your auto, home, and life policies any way you want. If you like the internet, get a quote and file claims online at FBITN.com. If you like to take care of your business over the phone, give us a call. If you like to email, send us a message, and we'll take care of you that way. But if you like an old-fashioned smile and handshake at the door, come down to the local office.
Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Sleep Inn and Suites of Middlesboro, Kentucky invites you to dream better here. Located at the foothills of the Cumberland Gap, Sleep Inn and Suites offers luxurious rooms equipped with microwave fridge combo, desk, ergonomic chair, wireless internet, and 32-inch flat-screen TV. While staying with us, visit our fitness center, wake up to our complimentary hot breakfast bar, or have a bedtime snack with our fresh-baked cookies. Sleep Inn and Suites, located off Highway 25E, Middlesboro.
I've been a hard worker all my life. It's just the way I was raised. I work the third shift. While most people are wrapping up their day, I'm just getting started. If I make a deposit on Friday night, I can't wait for it to go through the next week. Home Federal Bank's real-time banking is different. Real-time banking takes the worry out of banking. Lets me think about what's important.
real-time deposits, real-time access. Real-time banking from Home Federal Bank. Always within reach.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available, including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
Again, we welcome you back to the LMU Soccer Complex here on the campus of Lincoln Memorial University, where the Rail Splitters play their South Atlantic Conference matchup with the Lions of Mars Hill College. Again, the history between these two teams. Mars Hill has been the real spoiler over the last couple of seasons. They beat LMU in the previous 2 years and have won 3 out of the last 4. There was a stretch where they eliminated Lincoln Memorial University from South Atlantic Conference tournament play, I think 2 years in a row. So the Lions have been a difficult stumbling block for the Rail Splitters, and hopefully today Helio Dana and his team will rectify that problem, as Mars Hill has had a rough start of it this year. The Lions come in at 1-4 overall, 1-1 in sack play, and they are a team that realizes that they need to get things going in the right direction if they're to have a realistic goal of making a run at the South Atlantic Conference tournament title later on in the year. But with a 1-1 record, they're still within striking distance of capturing both the regular season and the conference tournament title. And certainly it's going to be an interesting matchup here today. Coach Dana said earlier in an interview that I conducted with him earlier this week, he felt like this could potentially be the Rail Splitters' toughest match this year. Very strong European flavor on this Mars Hill team. LMU has that flavor as well. Both teams have a couple of Brazilians, so they have that possession slash direct style of play, and we'll see exactly how it plays out here today on the field here at the LMU Soccer Complex. Rail Splitters will go from right to left to open the first half. Mars Hill from left to right. Your camera operation today for this match is by Justin Wormy and Megan Fain. Your technical direction today is by Adam Haley, and your executive producer for the broadcast is Tony Spinoza. I'm Rusty Peace. Glad to have you with us for this broadcast of Lincoln Memorial University men's soccer here at the LMU Soccer Complex. Just about set to get underway, and it should be an interesting battle here today as the Rail Splitters try to improve to 2-0-1 in South Atlantic Conference play and 4-2-1 overall. LMU will have first touch, and we are underway here in Harrogate. Rail Splitters, a team that, as you heard Coach Dana talk about last week, kind of chip away and chip away and chip away at you, and really just take their toll on you before games end. Johnson playing the ball back to the keeper there, Barbanitz. And he will send a deep ball downfield across into the Mars Hill half of the field. And this is Pinto on a run up to the far sideline. And getting there first is MacArthur of Mars Hill, but LMU retains possession. Gus Rivera playing it back to Pinto, and that ball knocked out of play by the Lions. That'll be Lincoln Memorial ball on the throw-in far side of the field. LMU picking up 4 goals in the effort against the Wolves on Sunday. Mario Pinto scoring one of those and assisting on the other. But it was an all-Brazilian affair. There's a nice defensive effort stepping up back there. Callum Holm to give LMU the ball back. Rivera far sideline being hounded defensively by the Lions. And LMU with yet another throw-in. Toward the box, Pinto sends it back toward midfield. Cleared out of there by the Lions. Challenge at midfield, sent down line. Or down toward the goal, rather, And that is Solomons that'll send it over to Home in the background. Callum Home plays it over to Solomons, near side of the field. Mars Hill adjusting defensively. Solomons with a run across midfield. Plays it to his teammate, Leonardo Da Silva. And Da Silva a little bit out of position for that one and forced to let it ride out of bounds. Johnson contesting the big forward for the Lions, and that, of course, is it's either Serge Keb or Sergei Keb. He's a 6'2 junior out of Sweden. He's a big drink of water out there at that forward position. Nice header down the line by LMU's Pedro Villa, and it's kicked out by the Lions to give LMU the throw-in. Solomons will have it for Lincoln Memorial. Finds Byrne. Byrne trying to play it around the defender and knocked it out. That'll be a throw-in for the Lions as the two teams try to feel each other out here early. Both teams very talented. LMU and Mars Hill have both had their share of trials and tribulations here in the early season, however. This is Garwood on the break. Gets the ball up to Keb. Keb going to the corner with it. And back there with him was Callum Home. That'll be a corner kick for the Lions. And trotting over there to take it for Mars Hill will be Jack Donaldson. Donaldson, a 5'10 freshman from Paisley, Scotland. So the Lions already pressuring Lincoln Memorial as they're in position to put one in the box. Here's the cross. Header toward the left side, and it'll go out of play. Barbanich will have the goal kick for Lincoln Memorial. Rail Splitters will hit the road on Saturday when they travel down to Hickory, North Carolina to take on the Bears of Lenore Rhine. That in and of itself will be a tough battle for Dana and his club. That's a 7:30 first touch under the lights there in Hickory. About a 3.5-hour trek from Harrogate. Played to the far side, Rivera. Looking back to LMU's Yuri Passos, who comes near side of the field. Nice job by Solomons with a little flick to keep it alive, and now it's Leonardo Da Silva on the run. Da Silva pushed to the ground, no call by the official, or did they? Yes, he did. That foul assessed to the Lions' Alex Mullen, and looked like Da Silva might have taken a shot in the nose or in the right cheek area. Good crowd on hand here today for this South Atlantic Conference matchup between Lincoln Memorial and Mars Hill. And now Da Silva is going to send one towards the box area as LMU jostles for position with the Lions. Ball on its way, heading toward the right post, and that will go out of bounds untouched. That'll be a goal kick for the Lions. So the Rail Splitters will trot back up the field and try to get defensive position. Just as you would expect, the early minutes of this match have been each team feeling each other out, trying to get a gauge on what they can expect from the other for the remainder. Long ball to the midline, challenged by the Rail Splitters off the feet of Yuri Passos and taken by the Lions. This is Keb. Plays it back to his teammate Garwood, and that ball knocked out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Lions as Greg Munn will put it into play. On the run, it's Foreman. He's backed out, has it stolen by Passos. Passos down the sideline, and the ball knocked out of play back to Lincoln Memorial. So Harry Solomons will have the throw-in. Solomon's going up line with it. Byrne going up to contest. The ball off the head. Oh, that's a bad call right there. The ball was off the head of the defender, Tom Allison, but the linesman calling it Mars Hill ball. He was way down the line. No way he could see that clearly. Had a great view of it from right here. Shot to the left post. That was by Mars Hill's Daniel Spurgeon, and Barbanich grabs it without issue. Pinto, far sideline. Lost the handle on it. Taken down by Mullen. And the Lions on the attack again. Long shot by Mullen, wide right. And that's going to be a Mars Hill situation for a corner kick, I believe. Looked like it might have made contact with an LMU player, so trotting over there to take the corner for the Lions will be Jack Donaldson. Rail Splitters getting defensive position in the box. Comes out to the top, and the shot off the right side, or wide right of the net by the Lions, and I believe hitting that was Jack Donaldson. I beg your pardon, that was Tom Allison. So a goal kick for Lincoln Memorial, and we are officially 7 minutes into this contest here at the LMU Soccer Complex. Neither team yet with a shot on goal, and we are certainly scoreless as a result of that. Marvin Eats, 6'1" junior from Berlin, Germany, with the goal kick, and it is a dandy. Nice header by Byrne toward the attack end of the goal. Here's Johnson taking that second ball, sends it up line, and an offside call as just a step offside was Pedro Villa as he got an early step for that run. That'll give the Lions the ball back at about 2/3 field, and taking the kick will be Tom Allison. This Lion team, while it does have predominantly a European flavor, tremendous speed. I've noticed already early they are very quick up and down the field. There's a nice header toward the frame by the Lions' Serge Kebb. And now Callum Holm will bring it out of the backfield for Lincoln Memorial. Holm switching it back over to Barvanitz inside the box. He'll play it to Johnson. Johnson turn it upfield a little bit, finds Solomons on the sideline. Now back to Johnson, just drawing a little bit of attention. Plays it back there to Gus Rivera. I believe that's Rivera. Beg your pardon, that is not. That is Lau. Now Rivera battling far sideline, turned it over. Here's the Lions on a run. Ball knocked away. That'll be Mars Hill throw in from the far side of the field, and it'll be, looks like Daniel Spurgeon to put it in from the far side. Long throw toward the box. Nobody there but Johnson and the keeper. Barvanitz grabs it up, and an outlet throw to Solomons, and he's already across midfield before anybody can even come close to him. Plays it over to LMU's De Silva. De Silva knocked to the ground. Finally, the referee calls the foul, and LMU will get it back. The crowd really responding to that quickly, more so than the official did. 35-40 remaining here in the first half. We're practically 9.5 minutes in. And the Lions kind of trying to form a wall there to prevent De Silva from placing a good ball in the box. Not a whole lot of white jerseys in there at this time, so it'll be interesting to see where he puts this one. Everybody out at the top of the frame. And he's going to take it from there and hits the backstop. That one well outside the frame of the net, and I think he probably just didn't get as much topspin on that as he would like to have. And as a result, it stayed up in the air. So the keeper, Chris Mitchell, will have a goal kick for the Lions. 6-foot sophomore out of Creedmoor, North Carolina. Ball flies to about midfield.
The goalie has just broken his leg, is laying on the ground bleeding out.
Both teams contesting that ball. Solomons tackled from behind. No intent there to play the ball, and we may have a stoppage here. A stoppage called, and there's going to be a card assessed to the Lions or unless he's just going to give him a warning, apparently. Jack Donaldson, the guilty party. No card by the official, but he did have an official stoppage. So play gets underway again. Yuri Passos sends a ball down the right side. Byrne trying to get there, saves it, kicks it out on the far end. And that'll be a throw in for the Lions' far corner. Long throw. Here's Garwood. Plays it towards the center of the field. Long ball up there now by Mars Hill. A lot of pushing going on back there. Nice job by the all-conference defender, Callum Holm, to hold off that forward from having a scoring opportunity right there. Passos in the backfield. Plays it across to Johnson. Back over to home, and LMU just kind of knocking it around at the time. Driving kick to the near sideline. This is Villa. Sends the ball up line to De Silva. De Silva can't get to the end line in time, and that ball touched last by Mars Hill for a corner kick. Lincoln Memorial will come to the near corner, and it appears that Leonardo De Silva will do the honors. So the Rail Splitters now push up the field. Everybody getting in the box to try and make something happen here. Here's De Silva's kick. Crosses in there. It's very close. Byrne was right there. Ball still kept alive, and a bicycle kick by Lincoln Memorial's Yuri Passos hits the side of the net. Didn't score it, but a beautiful, beautiful effort. And that just goes to show you how quick lightning could strike if you're in the right position. Another 2 feet to the right, and that ball would have been in frame. Beautiful effort by Yuri Passos. So the first shot, although not on goal. Short kick by Mars Hill. Challenged by LMU's Pedro Villa, and that'll go out of play on the near sideline. Throw in for the Lions. Greg Munn will throw it in, gets it across midfield. Kev battling with Johnson. And that looked like that was off of Mars Hill, but apparently called off of Lincoln Memorial. Munn again with a throw in. Finds teammate Donaldson. Donaldson sending the ball across field, and that ball out of play before his teammate can get to it. So LMU will have the throw in right beside the Rail Splitter dugout. That'll leave Gus Rivera to put it into play. Here's Callum home.
Swing it.
Solomon's to the near sideline. Drawing some attention quickly. Decides to play it back to Johnson. Now over to Home. Home trying to push up a little bit. Over to Rivera, across midfield. Checks back to the flick over to Passos. Passos right down the middle to Byrne, and it's knocked away by Mars Hill. Taking possession, that's Donaldson. Nice job by Rivera to send it back the Mars Hill way.
Oh, come on.
And it looked as though Lincoln Memorial's Alejandro Leo was knocked to the ground. Solomon's up line with a pass to Villa. Villa with the angle going to the end line, tries to cross it, and it's off the body of one of the Mars Hill defenders for another Lincoln Memorial corner kick. Mario Pinto will go over there and send it to his teammate Leonardo De Silva. De Silva's last ball was on the money in the box, but LMU just couldn't put it in. Yuri Passos with an awesome, awesome bicycle that hit the side of the net. Crossing the box, headed away by the Lions. Villa comes out on it from the corner, sends it back to the box. This one's a little long. Again, headed high, and that's going to be another corner kick from Lincoln Memorial. This will take place opposite side of the field. We're about 14, a little better than 14 and a half minutes into this match. Still scoreless. Neither team with a shot on goal, and this time it'll be the All-American Mario Pinto that goes to the deep corner to try to get something going for the Rail Splitters. Wind has almost died dead calm, but it is actually blowing against Pinto's kick, so it could help bend it. Ball to the far post. That'll go out off the end line, and that'll be a goal kick for the Lions of Mars Hill. Lincoln Memorial's schedule over the next few weeks, very rigorous. When you look at that Lenore-Ryan matchup, then they go to Brevard. That's a 4 o'clock start on the 5th. Carson Newman here at home, then Queens at home, Trevecca. They'll have a 3-match homestand in October that will be a test, to say the least. Then they go on the road to Anderson and Tusculum, come back for Catawba. Close out October with Lees McRae, a non-conference matchup with the Bobcats, and then end regular season play against Wingate. That's always a barn burner. There's a foul on Johnson of Lincoln Memorial as he got tied up with Mars Hill's Sergei Keb. And now the Lions on a run up the near sideline. This is Munn. Sends it across into the middle. Nice flick from the right side. There's a shot. Just misses the left post. And I think maybe there might have been there could have been an offside call before that, because Barbanich didn't even react to the shot really by the Lions' Felipe Ferraro. Apparently there was not. There's a goal kick getting ready to take place, looks like.
Should have been a runner.
Barvanits ready to send it up the field. And another nice kick across the midline. Burns contesting. Whiffed kick by the Mars Hill defender.
2-3 years.
And a foul called on Byrne as he got tied up with Jack Donaldson. Don't know if any of these guys have played against each other over in Europe anywhere, but certainly there's kind of a competitive spirit out there between them. I mean, you got players from Scotland like their style of play better than they like the English style and so forth.
He always finishes about the same time.
Here's Rivera with a throw into midfield off the feet of Pinto, and he keeps possession. Pinto makes his turn, now his run, and foul called on the Lions, holding foul. Passos will put it into play. At midfield now, it's Lau. Making his run up the far sideline. That's, I believe that's Passos. No, that is not Passos. That is, in fact, De Silva. Cross in the box. Away. There's a shot down the middle. Flick by Byrne. And just knocked away. That'll be a goal kick for the Lions. Beautiful flick by George Byrne, rather.
You want me to commentate?
27:02 to play here in this first half. And the goal kick will be taken by Chris Mitchell. Mitchell's ball, best one of the day. Passos with the header. Second ball won by the Lions. And they come away with possession. Here's Allison in the backfield. Now the ball sent across midfield. And up to Mullen. Kebb has it taken away from Johnson. Johnson trying to keep it in place, sends it up line. Villa missed the flick. And now Munn on the near sideline. Plays it back to Allison. Up to Garwood. Byrne taps it back to Villa. Villa challenging there with the defender. Ball still in question. Stepping up on it is Solomons. And played it right onto the feet of the defender that time as it's stolen away by Ferraro. Now it's taken back by Lincoln Memorial's Leonardo Da Silva, and he'll make the run right up the middle. Da Silva tripped up a bit, knocked away by a third defender. And the Lions will try to get it back across midfield. Nice by Gus Rivera, stepped up on it, knocked it back into LMU's possession. Now the ball over to Rivera, far side. Being checked defensively by Spurgeon. And a foul called on the Rail Splitters as Rivera got a little bit too much with the hands. 25-16 to play here in the first half. And long ball up the field again by the Lions to the far sideline, knocked out of play. And that'll be an LMU throw-in. Here's Johnson in the defensive backfield. Gives it over to Solomons. And he'll play it back again to Johnson. Now up to Lau. Callum Holm calmly holding the ball back there. Up to Passos, to Lau. Back to Passos. Passos looking upfield. Pinto starting his run. Keeper comes out on it and grabs it up before Pinto can get there. Good read by the keeper. Pinto was showing lightning speed up through the middle there to get to that ball, and if he had not made contact with it, I tend to believe that Pinto would have had a scoring opportunity. Punt to midfield. Solomon's contesting. Here's Kebb. Solomon somehow got it away. And the ball knocked out of play by the Lions. Last contact by Reese Garwood. Neither team with an official shot on goal at this point. Throw in to Lau. And he whiffed the pass. Callum Holmes stepping up on it. Knocked it back, but Mars Hill still holding possession.
Yeah.
Foul called on Lincoln Memorial. It'll be interesting to see if they throw a card on this guy.
That's garbage, ref.
That was Leonardo da Silva called for the contact, and he looked like he intended to play the ball there. Long pause in the action here as both teams try to get in their positions. Header towards the box. Nice keeper save by Barvanits on the strike. And I believe last contact was by Garwood. There's another shot that goes wide left. Barvanits showing lightning quick reflexes as he laid out, sacrificed the body for the save. So a corner kick for the Lions from the deep corner. Apparently that last ball touched by Lincoln Memorial on the shot attempt. Cross in the box, headed toward the end line. Nice job by LMU to shield that one, and that will be a goal kick for Lincoln Memorial. This match, everything we thought it would be here in the early minutes. Very tightly contested, both teams going at it very hard. And we've got a little less than 22 minutes remaining in the first half. Barvanits with the goal kick for the Rail Splitters. Long ball across midfield, really taking advantage of that win down there.
Well, yeah, play it.
Here's the ball towards Da Silva, heading for the end line. Da Silva unfortunately lost it out of play. Really didn't have many options. I mean, Pinto was coming, but he wasn't quite there, and Pinto just told him, said, go ahead and send it. I mean, better that than to lose it out of bounds, and I tend to agree with him a bit. Another goal kick for the Lions. Ball up in the wind. It's going to fall short of the midfield line. Passos sends it back. Byrne right there to pull it down with the chest. Passos contending again for the ball, but it's taken by Mars Hill. Here's Leao. Plays it over to Rivera, far sideline. Rivera turns and squares up. Ball taken down by Pinto. And cleared out of there by the Lions. Johnson will get it back across midfield. Passos heads it back to home. And he'll bring it down for the Rail Splitters and let LMU get their shape. Long ball by Home. Pinto starts his run up the far sideline. And he doesn't have the wheels to get there in time. As he runs out of real estate, the ball goes out of bounds.
Good play. Good idea.
Approaching the 20-minute mark of the first half. And the Lions with the goal kick as we are just going back and forth. Each team having a few opportunities to get some shots on goal, or at least some shots, and neither able to capitalize thus far. Here's Mitchell with the goal kick. Again, going to fall short of the midfield line. Passos heads it to himself over on the near sideline. And now it's taken back by Munn. Up to Keb, right underneath the right leg, and that'll give Callum Home the opportunity to slow things down a little bit and allow LMU to get in position. Home just calmly holding it back there, allowing his teammates to get into position, and now they'll go to work. To Pinto on the far sideline, that ball knocked away. That'll be Mars Hill ball, as looked like the defender came up and stepped up on it, hit the ball right off the foot of Pinto. Pass up to midfield. Solomon's trying to get there. Couldn't do it. Passos knocks it away to his teammate Home. Now Johnson will work the near sideline as Solomons takes over. Back to home. Now Rivera will try the other side. Up to Pinto. Room to turn. Back over to Rivera, and Mars Hill steals it away. Lions on a break. Up the middle this time. This is Foreman. Plays the ball to Munn. Munn in a foot race. And takes it away from Villa. Here's Munn from the right side. Has it knocked away by Villa, and that'll allow LMU to get back defensively. Throw in for the Lions. Barvanits comes out after a muffed throw in. I don't know. Nobody really picked it up, and he just came out and gobbled it up. Tosses it out to Rivera on the far side. Now back to Home. Home will switch the field, comes near side over to Johnson. Johnson steps up, takes a little bit of the space, and then dumps it off to Solomons. Solomons looking back to his teammate Johnson, and he'll give it across field to Home. Now to Rivera on the right side. Rail Splitters just trying to probe that defensive effort by Mars Hill, very much as they did on Sunday against Newberry. Johnson will bring it down after De Silva's pass was deflected. They'll switch the field now. Rivera from the, I beg your pardon, that is Lau on the far side. Now up to Rivera. Pass to Pinto, deflected. Pinto keeps it alive. Tried to get it to Byrne. Rivera stepping up on it. Over to Pinto, fires a shot, caroms off of one of the players, and the keeper comes out and grabs it. George Byrne was right there, and the keeper was very fortunate that he was in the position he was, because Byrne would have slammed it. Passos challenging with the Mars Hill defender. Takes it away. Rail Splitters on a run. Passos running it, carrying the space. Plays it over to De Silva. De Silva trying to find Pinto opposite side of the field, and that's headed back by the Lions. Here's Mullen. Right down the middle. And an offside call as Keb was making a run on it. Barvanits had come out and was going to clear it away. But before he could do that, there was an offside call. So Holmes switches the field to the near side. Villa there to take it down on the near sideline. Keeps it in play. Villa looking for Byrne. The big forward shaking the defender with a great move. Goes right through the wickets of the defender, Jack Donaldson, and that should be a corner kick for Lincoln Memorial. So the big guy, George Byrne, a freshman, is going to step over there. He's a 6'2 freshman from Carlisle, England. Byrne from the right side rips one right through the legs of the defender and to the keeper, who basically scooped it up and fell on it. But a beautifully placed shot by the big fella. Mars Hill with an unlucky break at midfield on the goal kick and bringing it down. So Solomon will have the throw in. Gets it to Byrne. Header kept in play by the Lions. And now it's Garwood that'll send it back toward middle of the field. Leao, far side over to Rivera. Back to Leao. To Rivera, great run up the far sideline. Rivera trying to get there. Keeps it in play. Crosses the ball into the box. Byrne is there. Heads it toward the far post. Hit by Pinto. And somehow the keeper grabs it up. And I have no idea how that ball kept from going in. Looked like it might have hit the post once. The keeper might have caught it coming off the post. Hard to tell without instant replay right there. My director loved that comment. I was waiting on him to turn around. 14-10 remaining in the first half. And LMU's shots on goal now are 3 as versus only 1 for the Lions. Pinto, great leave for the throw-in and blows around the defender, has the run. Pinto making his run at the goal, crosses, beautiful kick with the back leg. Oh my goodness, by Leonardo De Silva. How he did that, I'll never know. But LMU just all over Mars Hill in the last couple of minutes offensively. Lions dodged another bullet. Lau heads it out, and the throw in on the far sideline by the Rail Splitters. Just an exciting last couple of minutes, as LMU has just been inches away from finding the back of the net. Throwing across midfield. Ball kicked towards the Rail Splitter goal, and that's going to lead Barvanites to come out with the foot, and he'll stop it and then sends it upfield. One bounce, Pinto with a header toward Byrne. Byrne with a flick with the right foot. Pinto shielding to bring it down. Had it stolen away from behind, and the steal's made by Keb. I beg your pardon, that is Spurgeon. Rivera to Lau. Now back to Rivera. And knocked out by the Lions. That was MacArthur that touched it last. 12:42 to go in the half. Still scoreless. 4 shots to 1 on frame. Rail Splitters on top in that margin. Ball again knocked out of play by the Lions. Gus Rivera steps out for the throw-in. Long ball to Byrne over his head. Bicycle again into the keeper's hands, and who was it this time? That looked as though that might have been Leonardo da Silva. You're lucky if you see that once in a season, but today we've had 2 in the same match. Both of them have been on target. Challenged by Passos, and Munn will step over to the near sideline for the throw-in. Comes in near sideline to Garwood. Here's Keb from the near corner. Johnson contesting. Munn trying to cross. Passos will pick it up on the interception. Passes to the far side, and now it's Lau on the run. Lau with nothing but green in front of it. Lau really carrying a lot of space here. Sends across toward the box area. Villa a little bit out of position to take that one down. Mars Hill trying to clear it. Not a very good kick, but it is taken by the Lions. Foreman at midfield. Plays it back over to teammate Donaldson. Keb making a run. Being checked defensively by Home, and he'll clear it out of there. Great job by the all-conference performer. And again, it's Lau. Switches it back toward Da Silva. Across midfield to Byrne. Byrne being pressured from behind. Sends the ball right through the seam.
Go, go, go!
Villa from the left side crosses toward the left side of the net, and it'll go out off the left side wide of the post. So a goal kick for Mars Hill. Looks like a couple of substitutions will check in for the Lions. A little better than 10 and a half minutes to play here in the first half. Keb will go out along with Garwood. So substitutions at midfield and forward for the Lions. And it appears that checking into the lineup, it will be Kenny Anderson, a 6-foot sophomore out of Corona, California. And also Thor Joachim Stenberg, a 5'9" sophomore from Oslo, Norway. Lions on a run. This is Donaldson. Cleared out of there by Home, and looks like we've got an LMU player down, and the official calls for a stoppage in play with 9:53 on the clock. That may be, that's not Passos. I think Passos is out of the lineup, but probably Leonardo da Silva. Passos is talking to the 2 Mars Hill players. Apparently da Silva might have taken a shot in the face, and he has had some choice words for the Mars Hill defender, Alex Mullen. Rail Splitters picked up, they got the foul, so they will have possession. But the referee cautioning play. Now the ball will be, actually not, maybe there wasn't a foul call. The ball will be played back.
No foul.
In fact, I'm told there is no foul. The ball was just played back out of good sportsmanship. Rivera, pressured far sideline. Gets it across midfield to Byrne. Burns shakes the defenders, turns, sends the ball, switches the field. Villa from the left side missed bringing it down, and that's a blown opportunity right there. I think he saw an opportunity from an angle and really just took his concentration off of it for a second and didn't bring it down.
Pedro, win it back.
Passos heads it back toward the Mars Hill end. On the break now, this is Stenberg. Mullen stood up, sent back, forced to drop it back, and now long ball up the field that Holm will get with the header. And that's headed out of play, throw in for the Lions. Munn will put it in for Mars Hill. This is Anderson from the near side. Passos steals it, up to De Silva. Across the grain now, this is Lau. Lau across midfield, finds Pinto, far sideline. Pinto trying to make something happen. Fights his way across midfield, dumps it off to De Silva. De Silva shoots it from way out. It's deflected. And that ball headed away by the Lions. Anderson misses it at midfield, and that'll give Passos the opportunity to bring it down and sends it over to Solomons.
Play deep.
Deep ball to Burns at the top of the box. Munn will clear it. Passos brings it down. Switches the field, far side. It's Rivera that takes over now for Lincoln Memorial. His pass deflected, going to the deep corner, and the Lions again will bring it down. That's Spurgeon. Over to the keeper, Mitchell. He'll play it back over to Spurgeon in the corner. Long ball up and across the midline. Challenged by Holm, and he heads it out of play. And that'll be a Mars Hill throw-in right in front of the dugout area across the field. 7:45 to play here in the first half, and we're scoreless. LMU out shooting the Lions 5-1 with shots on goal. Here's Leao on the break across midfield. Leao pulled from behind, and that's going to be a stoppage in play as a card will be assessed to the Lions. And just a blatant foul that time. No effort to play the ball at all. And that one, card on Felipe Ferraro, I believe. So Leao will put it back into play for Lincoln Memorial. Yellow card, as we said, assessed to Ferraro. Ball toward the box, toward the left side of the box. Holm. First touch, not the greatest, but he manages to pull it in, keeps it in play, and it's stolen away by Anderson. Anderson sends the ball upfield. Mullen on the run now. Nice job by Solomons to get back defensively. Stabbed at it. Mullen sends it toward the box. Coming out on it is Barvanits, and he'll grab it up. Rail Splitters really looking solid today defensively. I mean, when they've had a couple of guys dive for the ball and gamble going after it, their teammates have picked them up from behind. You don't want to rely on that too much, but nonetheless, they've done a nice job today. 6:48 remaining in the first half. This is Lau across midfield. Looks far side. He's got Villa up to Pinto. Pinto, very limited options, had it knocked away. And the Lions take over. Now Ferraro holding it. Sends it up a little bit towards midfield. Mullen had it knocked away. Villa recovers. And now over it goes to De Silva. Rivera trying to find the handle on it at midfield. Forced to play it back to Holm. Holm switches the field. Johnson will bring it to the near side. Looks things over. And now decides not to go to Solomons as he plays it back far side of the field over to Leao. Up to De Silva. De Silva sandwiched between two defenders. Again took a shot. No call by the official. And Anderson will play it back at midfield. Anderson now across the midline. Looking to the near side. He gives it off to Foreman. Foreman plays one more over to Munn on the near sideline. LMU doing a nice job dropping back defensively. Nice check two pass to Munn. He's going to the end line. Crosses one. Punched out by Barvanits. Mars Hill still with possession. Fires a shot. And it's a goal by the Lions. As that goal, that's what we talk about. I said it just a minute ago. It makes me look like I really know what I'm talking about. Looked like that goal was by Ferraro. But, you do a nice job defensively of backing up your teammate, and one little mistake, you rely on that too much, and you pay for it. Looked like Ferraro scored the goal. I don't know for certain. Substitutions for the Lions. They take a 1-0 lead. 2 shots on goal. One of them goes. LMU's had 5. They've not been able to get one in yet. So now you're playing from behind as you approach the end of the first half. You'd like to get to the equalizer before the end of the first half. But the way things have gone, you just never know. Home, up to midfield, Loud. Plays it over to Rivera. Pass away to Sanders, who just checked in a moment ago. Now up to De Silva. De Silva runs to the far side of the field, plays it over to Villa. Sanders gives back to Leao. Leao to Pinto. Flick to Byrne. Knocked back. Great ball to Pinto in the box. Tried to flick it and felt like he was fouled. No call by the referee. 2 Mars Hill players collide.
Get aggressive. Come on.
Here's De Silva on the run from the right side.
Oh!
And flopped a little bit there in the box, but did make some contact with the Mars Hill player. Hard to be knocked back toward the other goal when both players are running one direction. And the referee wasn't buying into any of that. 4:25 to play here in the first half. Mars Hill leads at 1-0. Mitchell, long ball, shy of the midfield line. Sanders trying to pull it down, taken by the Lions, however, and that's Donaldson that gets it. Mars Hill on another run. Home clears it. Gus Rivera trying to get there now. Johnson helping him. Rivera sends it up line, and it's taken by Anderson. Knocked out last by Mars Hill, or touched last by Mars Hill. Unlucky break for the Rail Splitters down there on that last exchange. De Silva trying to bring it down and turn, nothing doing. Rivera fouled from behind, and that'll be LMU ball. Long pass, no Rail Splitter jerseys there. Mitchell, the keeper, comes out on it. And now he'll bring it in with the feet as he'll get some pressure from Pinto to pick it up. Pass to the far side. This is Spurgeon. Up to Anderson. Ball deflected by De Silva. Rivera trying to steal it away. Does so. Now it's stolen back by Anderson. And I think knocked out by Rivera of Lincoln Memorial. Down to 3 minutes remaining in the half. Throw in by the Lions, far side of the field, right in front of the LMU dugout area. That's a heavy collision right there, trying to gain possession of that ball. Looked like Ben Abbott from Mars Hill, who was knocked to the ground in that exchange. Byrne hammered from behind. This is Villa. Neither team really able to gain clear possession of it right now until Mars Hill just won that battle. Donaldson up to Anderson. Cross midfield. And again, the Lions really having a hard time of it. Johnson with a header back toward midfield. Rivera brings it down, knocked out of play by Chad Yans. Johnson looking in the backfield for Home, and now away on the near side over to Leao. He'll switch it to Solomons. Back to Johnson. De Silva up to Sanders, plays it far sideline. That's Rivera now back to Home. And now it appears Mars Hill is the one pressuring with the defense more so than Lincoln Memorial. Another LMU turnover as that ball up the far sideline was intended for Pedro Villa. 1:30 to play in the half. Throw in by the Lions. Long one it is. Home comes down with it, plays it back to Barvanits. Johnson will switch the field as he comes more toward the near side and gives it off to Leao. Now back to Johnson. Ball to the middle now. De Silva turns, gets it across midfield, turns it over as the takeaway is by Foreman. Up to Anderson. Ball
1 minute remaining in the half.
deep into LMU territory. Solomons clears it out. And now Leal brings it down, makes his run across midfield, plays it up to Pinto. Pinto back across to Sanders. Sanders will cross back into the Mars Hill half of the field. Long ball to Villa in the corner, but he's going to hold up and save some energy as that ball was way ahead of him and he just couldn't get to it before it went out of play. So it appears the Lions are going to go into the intermission leading 1-0. And you can believe that Helio Dana is going to have a talk with his team over there about what has transpired here in the first half. 20 seconds to play here in the first stanza. Mitchell, short ball toward midfield. Headed across. Sent up by Solomons. Now
10,
Lions
9,
on a run. This is Foreman.
8, 7,
Sanders steals it away.
6,
Anderson gets it back.
5
seconds
4,
left. Somebody
3,
may have a shot if they
2,
get an opportunity
1.
here. And that's going to do it for the first 45 minutes of play. The Lions lead it after the first half. We'll take this time out and we'll be back with a look at your halftime statistics through Sigma Communications. This is the Lincoln Memorial University Sports Network.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
No matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro has your fresh interests at heart. On your way to work, try one of our mouth-watering breakfast sandwich or flatbread omelets. If it's lunch or dinner time, choose from our wide selection of classic, select, or premium sandwiches, all made to your order. If you're serving a crowd, Subway has sandwich platters, giant subs, box lunches, and even cookie platters. Whether it's dine-in or carry-out, you can eat healthy and eat fresh at Subway. Subway, 362 Catawba Avenue in Harrogate, and on the corner of the Village Square Mall, Middlesboro. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat-screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
For great food, fun, and entertainment, visit the Oasis on Highway 25E in Harrogate, Tennessee, with a new drive-thru to better serve you. At the Oasis, you can enjoy a great lunch buffet or order from the great menu that the tri-state area has grown to love. Pizza, salad bar, and a tasty sandwich from the deli. And don't forget your favorite beverages. Check out the live music each week at the Oasis, where regional and local bands strut their stuff to a packed house. Or stop by and catch the big race on the big screen. All roads lead to the Oasis, 6341 Cumberland Gap Parkway in Harrogate, Tennessee. Phone in your order, 423-869-8000.
Make K&K Metal Sales your only stop for all your residential and commercial metal building needs. For the past 23 years, K&K Metal Sales has covered the tri-state area with quality custom roofing and siding with many grades, gauges, and colors in stock. If you're looking for complete steel or wood building packages or steel or wood trusses, K&K Metal Sales can help with that, as well as heavy-duty custom carports. Great folks and great prices. Stop by K&K Metal Sales located at 6986 Cumberland Gap Parkway or call 423-869-4266.
1-0 at the half. The Lions of Mars Hill College lead the Rail Splitters after the first 45 minutes of play. Folks, it's a strange game. Lincoln Memorial was all over Mars Hill through the mid to late minutes of the first half offensively. 5 shots on goal by the Rail Splitters. Mars Hill with only 2, yet one of those finds its mark, and they take the 1-0 lead into the intermission after the first 45 minutes of this match. Let's take a look at the official halftime statistics. First of all, for the Lions of Mars Hill, 8 shots in the first half, 2 of which were on frame. 1 shot by Christian MacArthur. Tom Allison had 1, Alex Mullen 1. Felipe Ferraro, 2 shots, 1 shot on goal, 1 goal. And that was the deciding difference in the first half. Jack Donaldson with a shot, Reese Garwood with one on goal. Also Daniel Spurgeon with a shot, and that was what accounted for the 8 that Mars Hill was able to get in the first half. For Lincoln Memorial, 12 shots in the first 45 minutes of play. Yuri Passos had one of those. Leonardo da Silva, 5 shots, 2 of which were on goal. George Byrne with 3, 1 of which was on goal. Mario Pinto, 2 shots, 2 on goal. And Pedro Villa with 1 shot. Again, 12 total for the Rail Splitters. You have to think with as dangerous as Mario Pinto is, they've probably done a pretty good job on him defensively in the first half, allowing him only 2 shots. But of those 2 shots, they were both on goal. So they can very little afford for him to get very many opportunities offensively in this second half of play. I think that's what LMU's probably got to do. They got to find a way to get him either unmarked if he is being marked, or get him some more offensive looks at shots in the second half. As far as the keepers go, Chris Mitchell for Mars Hill, 4 first-half saves, no goals against. Marcel Barvanitz with 1 save, 1 goal against. So, again, strange game, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Special thanks to our broadcast sponsors for the 2013 fall season. Our player of the game sponsor, University Medical Clinic. Without their help, we would not have been able to make these broadcasts possible. Old Town Grill of Tazewell, Tennessee. Home Federal Bank of Harrogate, Middlesboro, and Tazewell. Oasis Pizza of Harrogate. K&K Metal of Harrogate. Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro. DeRoyal Industries. Locations all throughout the world. Farm Bureau Insurance right here in Harrogate. Sleep Inn of Middlesboro. Lincoln Memorial University. And, of course, the J. Frank White Academy here on the LMU campus. At the half, the Rail Splitters trail 1-0 to the Lions of Mars Hill College through Sigmund Communications. You're watching the Lincoln Memorial University Sports Network.
The J. Frank White Academy is more than a high school. Your child will have room to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Small, safe learning environments, individualized learning plans, and cutting-edge technology. Every child deserves a quality education in a safe, nurturing environment.
Our college prep program teaches a love of learning, self-discipline, and service to others. The Academy is fully accredited by Advanced Ed. You have a choice at the J. Frank White Academy.
Juggling my family's schedule is a full-time job. Between school, dance practice, work, there's little time left to worry about much else. That's why I use real-time banking from Home Federal Bank. With real-time banking, I know that when I make a deposit, the money goes straight to my account. No delays, no waiting, no wondering. And I get to focus on what's important.
Real-time deposits, real-time access, real-time banking from Home Federal Bank. Always within reach.
When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
Since 1973, DeRoyal has been a leader and an innovator in manufacturing products for the healthcare industry. DeRoyal supplies more than 20,000 products and product lines such as acute care, orthopedics, wound care, and trauma. DeRoyal is proud to be the largest supplier of orthopedic soft goods to clinics and hospitals in the nation. Since its start in Tazewell, Tennessee, DeRoyal has grown to open factories in over 29 locations worldwide and employs over 2,000 people. DeRoyal, a name you can trust and an employer you can count on.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, you can manage your auto, home, and life policies any way you want. If you like the internet, get a quote and file claims online at FBITN.com. If you like to take care of your business over the phone, give us a call. If you like to email, send us a message, and we'll take care of you that way. But if you like an old-fashioned smile and handshake at the door, come down to the local office.
Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Sleep Inn and Suites of Middlesboro, Kentucky invites you to dream better here. Located at the foothills of the Cumberland Gap, Sleep Inn and Suites offers luxurious rooms equipped with microwave fridge combo, desk, ergonomic chair, wireless internet, and 32-inch flat-screen TV. While staying with us, visit our fitness center, wake up to our complimentary hot breakfast bar, or have a bedtime snack with our fresh-baked cookies. Sleep Inn and Suites, located off Highway 25E, Middlesboro.
The Rail Splitters trail 1-0 at the half to the Lions of Mars Hill College. LMU until today unbeaten in South Atlantic Conference play at 1-0-1. Mars Hill, of course, a team 1-1 in league action, but having taken 3 out of the last 4 against the Rail Splitters. Now, this match is still a long way from over. 45 minutes of regulation remaining. LMU has been to more than its share of overtime matches already this year. In fact, the Rail Splitters have played 6 matches this season, of which they have been to overtime in 3 of those. So 50% of their matches have gone to extra periods. In those particular matches, they have lost 2 of them, 3-2, and then tied in their last bout with Coker. That's their only blemish in conference play, so to speak. So LMU, somewhat with their backs to the wall. They know that in order to get to NCAA postseason play, you've got to make the most of all of your regional matchups, and with no automatic bid coming out of the South Atlantic Conference tournament, matches like these, especially at home, you've got to win these matches and then steal a few on the road, if not all of them. But this is a league of parity, and without a doubt, anybody in this league can knock off anybody at any time, and today Mars Hill has taken the upper hand in the first half of this South Atlantic Conference battle here in Harrogate. Rail Splitters will defend the goal to the left of your viewing screen, while Mars Hill will defend the goal to the right. And LMU had the ball to open the first half, so that will leave Mars Hill to take possession here in the second, and we are underway. Beautiful sunny afternoon here in Harrogate, Tennessee. Mars Hill only about 2 hours and 45 minutes from here over into the state of North Carolina. Not a bad trip if you get on I-26 and come over into Johnson City and out that way. But without a doubt, it has been now we've got another Mars Hill player down, and apparently a whistle from the referee as there was a foul called. Looks like the Mars Hill player may have gotten their foot stepped on, and now the official talking with one of the Rail Splitters. Actually, that's going to be a LMU foul. Cross through the box area. That ball in dangerous territory, and a shot on its way, an offside call. And I don't know that it would have made any difference. LMU had made the saves that it needed to make, but you don't want to see it in that kind of territory this early in the second half. I mean, that's just not good news. Barvanich clears it out on the goal kick. Now it's Solomon's up the far sideline. His delivery knocked out of play, and LMU will have a throw-in right in front of their own bench. Throw-in coming to Byrne, who got a shove from behind, and somehow they're going to say that's Mars Hill ball. No justice there. Byrne went jutting forward as he was pushed in the upper body. Ball headed out of play by Yuri Passos. Rail Splitter fans looking for something to get excited about here this afternoon. A couple of bicycle kicks ignited them, but neither one of them could find their mark, and now a foul on the Lions. This is going to be on Alex Mullen. Here's Rivera up to Pinto. Pinto playing it down line. As Leal tries to get there, couldn't do it in time, and possession taken back by the Lions. Ball sent up the field by Spurgeon toward midfield. Holm brings it down, sends it back into Mars Hill territory, and now a battle for the possession at midfield. Taking it is Keb. Nice tackle by LMU's Solomons, and Solomons pulled from behind by the jersey, and a card will be assessed to the Lions on lack of intent to play the ball. That's going to be most likely on Serge Keb. You take away a defensive play like Solomon's just made, great tackle, and Keb gets frustrated, pulls the jersey from behind, and then gets issued a card. It's been a very physical match, but for the most part, a clean one. Stoppage in play, 42-26 is what we have left in regulation. Ball sent toward the box. In dangerous territory, Mitchell coming up with it. Ball squirts loose and somehow cleared out of there by the Lions. Keeper went up in the air for it, missed it. Now Holm gets it back on the end line. He's being contested heavily. Gets it back out to Rivera. Cross into the box. Rivera trying to find Byrne. It goes over his head. Now cleared out again by Mars Hill. Sent up the field. Solomons will drop back and turn for the rail splitters. Sends it down line. Villa has it knocked out on the far sideline. It'll be a throw-in for Lincoln Memorial next to the flag area. Solomon will throw it in. This is De Silva. De Silva trying to shake the defender. Wasn't able to turn the corner. And that's going to be a corner kick for Lincoln Memorial, as it was last touched by Mars Hill before going out of play. And so stepping out to take the corner will be Leonardo De Silva. Ball on its way, bending toward the frame, and it overshoots the box and rides out on the inline. That'll be a goal kick for Mars Hill. First half of play, Lincoln Memorial hit a spurt somewhere about 3/4 of the way through the period that they were just all over the Lions offensively. Mars Hill very fortunate to come out unscathed by giving up a goal, but it just didn't happen for Lincoln Memorial. A couple of bicycle kicks, and neither one of them able to find their mark. Both very close. Keeper grabbed one of them. The other one hit the side of the net. Ball at midfield challenged. Second ball hit by Keb toward the LMU goal, and wisely Holm drops it back to Barvanits. Barvanits up to Solomons. Now far sideline. Villa coming back on it. Gets it across midfield. Sends one the opposite direction that's headed back across to the midline by the Lions. Now a long ball. That's going to be grabbed up by the keeper. Looked like a serious opportunity for Mars Hill with Alex Mullen charging the box area. Here's Passos. Plays it over to Rivera near sideline. Rivera drops back to Holm. Holm looks over his options, sends it opposite field to Solomons. That one's off the mark, and it'll be knocked around by the Lions. Then Rivera is going to be called. Actually, that's not Rivera, I don't believe. That was Leao that was called with the contact. Lions on a run. They've got the numbers here. Ball played up to the near sideline, and an offside call on Mars Hill. Alejandro Leao pleading his case with the referee at midfield about something. I'm not really sure what his complaint is. Nonetheless, LMU has the possession. Here's Passos. Gets it up to Pinto. Pinto making a run around the defender. Crosses midfield. Gives it far side to Villa. Villa to Pinto. Pinto just missed the opportunity. Just kind of skimmed right off of his shoe. And that'll go out of play for a Mars Hill throw-in, I believe. LMU trying to lock him in back at that end of the field. Lions in no hurry to get it into play as they lead it 1-0. Plenty of time to go, though. LMU trying to feel the sense of urgency. Here's Holm. Sends it back again to Barvanits. Barvanits chests the ball. Brings it down, and now he'll give it back to Holm, who'll push up and take some of that space up. Great ball up the middle. Really hit De Silva right in the back. I mean, if he could only have seen it coming. And now Mars Hill with a break the opposite way. On the transition, this is Mullen. Gets it up to Keb, makes a move around Johnson. Johnson fights it off, though, and Gus Rivera will get possession. Over to Holm. Holm back to Rivera. Rivera led nicely by Holm. Drops it back to Leao. And he'll carry across midfield before giving it up to Solomons. Solomons far sideline. In tight quarters, had it knocked out. Throw in by the rail splitters up to Pinto. Pinto playing it around the defender. And a dangerous play call against Lincoln Memorial, I believe, right there. That's a foul on LMU. And that ball will go to Mars Hill. Pinto trying to catch that one with a foot right about the time the Mars Hill player stuck the head down to knock it away. Lions switching the field. Daniel Spurgeon on the near sideline. Byrne trying to get there, sends it up line, out of play. That'll be a throw in for Lincoln Memorial at midfield. Rivera with the throw in. Finds Villa, now knocked back by Mars Hill. At midfield, this is Donaldson. Beg your pardon, that's Mullen. Up to Foreman. Lead ball up there. Johnson between the keeper and the defender. And he allows LMU's Marcel Barvanich time to come out and get it. And now we've got a stoppage as we'll have a substitution for Lincoln Memorial. And it looks like Sanders is going to check in the lineup. Keegan Sanders, a 5'11 freshman from Kennesaw, Georgia, played at Harrison High School in his prep career. And let's see who he's going to check in for Yuri Passos. That's somewhat of a concern. Passos going out apparently injured. There was a stoppage by the referee momentarily. Injury substitution. Here's Leal. Tripped up from behind by Keb. And Leal went down hard. Looked like his head actually hit the ball. And he is trying to pull himself together. Looked like he might have hurt his right shoulder. Clock down to 35-42. Callum Holm will step up on the ball and put it back into play for Lincoln Memorial. LMU already, for the most part, in position. Holm sends one far side of the field. Byrne trying to get ahead on it, can't get there. And it's taken back by Mars Hill. Pass up to Keb. Stolen back by Holm. Tell you what a player Callum Holm has become since coming here as a freshman 3.5 years ago. I mean, he has put a little body size on him, gotten a lot stronger. It's not he's not in any way, form, or fashion overweight. I mean, great ball to Byrne, and that's going to be knocked away by the Lions. That'll be a goal kick, though. Looked like they made last contact, but a goal kick for the Lions, not a corner. But getting back to Holm, I mean, he's put on some bulk. It's mostly muscle, and he's just so hard to knock off the ball when he gets it back there. And he's got that skill to go with it. And that's why the coaches throughout the league have recognized him last year and again this year as a preseason all-conference selection. Team captain, Elio Dana has had some of the greatest ever, if not most of the greatest ever, here to play soccer for Lincoln Memorial. I mean, we've had some great players, but throughout the NCAA years, I would have to say that Dana has been responsible for bringing most of those great players in. Been here for 10 seasons now. Pinto making a run in midfield. Pinto going east to west right now rather than north to south. Plays it across to Solomons, and that ball knocked out by Mars Hill. Solomons will have the throw in, drops back to Sanders. Sanders will play it to Johnson, and Johnson will switch the field. Over now to LMU's Callum Holm. Holm looking upfield. Again trying to find Byrne. Ball headed away out of the box area. And now sent far sideline and out of play by the Lions. That was Garwood that last touched it. Throw in again. This time De Silva pulls it down. Plays over to Pinto. Pinto back to the frame. Turns, takes it to the far side on the run toward the end line. De Silva running around the defender, crosses, and that'll go behind the frame as another goal kick will take place for the Lions with 33-17 on the clock. LMU getting runs down to that end of the field, but not great legit looks at shots on goal right now. Give credit to the Lions. They've done a nice job defensively. There is something about Mars Hill that just they just have a knack for countering the LMU style of play here over the last few years. Near the midfield, it's Alex Mullen. Switch of field near side of the over to Thor Joachim Steinberg. And now Spurgeon has it taken away by Villa. Over to Leal. Across midfield back to Villa. Villa, nice flick pass to Leal. Leal trying to hang on to it, crosses and goes to the hard deck as he got tied up with a defender, and that'll turn it back over to Mars Hill. Foreman drops back now into his backfield. It'll be sent back to Mitchell, the keeper, and switch near side over to MacArthur. Out it comes to Spurgeon near side, over to MacArthur again. Sends it up the field. Off the feet now of Ferraro. That is Steinberg. Over to Garwood, far side of the field. Nice run by the Lions. Cross into dangerous territory, and a turn and shoot for Cody Foreman, who kicks it out the end, and that'll be a goal kick for Lincoln Memorial as a substitution will check in for the Lions, and that looks to be Kenny Anderson that will come back in to replace Serge Kebb. 31-14 remaining. LMU down 1-0 in this South Atlantic Conference matchup. Johnson up on the far sideline to Solomons. Now away to Byrne. Byrne. Nice lead for Pinto, and he has it taken away by the extra defender. Donaldson came running right past him. Johnson trying to clear it. Completely whiffed the ball there, but I think he had a little help from the defender. Villa near side. Makes his run toward the center of the field. Gives it to Leao, and he collides with Ferraro. I believe that's Ferraro. Quite possibly that's Donaldson, but again, from this range, hard to see the numbers. LMU with the ball. Far side Solomons, chests it, gets it across midfield, takes up a little space. Kind of a hard pass that time to De Silva, and that turns it over. Got to have a little better touch than that. Too close for that harder patch. Long ball up the field. Great speed by Anderson. He races around Johnson to get it. Recovers at the end line, and it'll go out off of Mars Hill for a goal kick for Lincoln Memorial. Lucky break there for the Rail Splitters. Anderson showing tremendous speed getting up the field. Leao trying to carry some space. Plays it over to Rivera. Here's the long ball by Home. Trying to go opposite side. Ball headed out of play, intended for Pinto. And a throw in by Solomons from the far sideline. Comes into De Silva. Back to Solomons. Solomons sends one towards the box. Headed out. MacArthur. And now Anderson steps on it. He battles with Sanders, and that's going to be taken back by Foreman. Here's Anderson. Switches it back to Foreman. Over to Anderson. Now the pass up the field. Home is right there waiting on it. Plays it back to Barvanits. And Barvanits will switch the field. Johnson will take it far side. Solomons, long ball. Byrne trying to get there. Defender raced around him. That's MacArthur. Plays it up to Anderson. Knocked away by Leao. Back over to Foreman. Here's MacArthur in the defensive backfield for the Lions. Ball played up to Donaldson. Now far sideline. Check two back there to MacArthur. Good pressure from Leao. Right now the Lions just trying to use some clock, and they're doing a nice job of it. Knocking it around, running LMU around, wearing them down a bit. Here's the turn by Mullen. Up to Anderson, and he plays a ball laterally that goes out of bounds untouched. And I think he's a little upset with his teammate Reese Garwood, who he felt like should have been – actually, no, that's not Garwood. That's Steinberg, who should have been looking for the ball. Substitution for Lincoln Memorial. And it looks like Villa's going to come out of the game. Checking in for the Rail Splitters, Bryson Lynn. He's a 5'8 freshman from Hendersonville, Tennessee, played at Good Pasture High School. Home switches the field opposite side to Johnson. Johnson back to Home. Home brings it down. He's got plenty of time to turn. Takes it across midfield. Mars Hill's just really backing off and letting him come across the midfield line. They've adjusted to this long ball that LMU's trying to throw into the box. And a whistle by the official. They're going to say that that is a foul on, I believe that's Rivera of Lincoln Memorial, showing advantage there, so it'll go to the Lions. Rail Splitters still trail 1-0, 26.5 minutes to play in this regulation here at the LMU Soccer Complex. Long kick up the field, headed back by Sanders across the midline. Brought down by De Silva, and now Lynn takes it far side of the field. Up to Solomons, and the ball will go out of play untouched. I don't know if that was intended for Byrne or if it was just not real sure exactly what took place. Sanders sending it upfield. Pinto trying to get there, but a nice job by Mitchell to come out and snatch it up. Pinto complaining to the linesman about something. Not sure if he was held or what the case was. Here's Anderson. Lost it. Rivera takes it away for Lincoln Memorial. Rivera looking for some support. Takes it up the line. Tries to get it through and knocks it off of one of the Mars Hill defenders. That'll be a throw in from Lincoln Memorial on the near sideline. He'll play it back to Home. Callum Home trying to lock the Rail Splitters in. Long ball into the box. Byrne trying to get a head on it. Header toward the left post, and it'll be wide left. As again, the Rail Splitters' effort just misses its mark. And a frustrating match for the Rail Splitters. They've had some great opportunities, just haven't been able to capitalize on them. And it's just unfortunate for Lincoln Memorial. Lions on the run. Sanders trying to stand up the Mars Hill offensive player, and now taking over, it's Jack Donaldson. Out it comes and away to Foreman. Foreman plays it near side over to Spurgeon. Back to Foreman. He'll switch it toward midfield. Anderson takes over. Looks to Foreman on the left side. Here's an opportunity for the Lions. Foreman crosses. Rivera lets it go through the legs. Johnson clears it. Bad time for that to happen right there. And now the ball up to midfield. Solomon's on the run, and he'll knock it out of play. Not intentional, but it will be a throw in for Mars Hill and another substitution for Lincoln Memorial. As I believe that's Pedro Villa that's going to get back into the lineup. Not sure who's coming off the field or who went off, but looks like George Byrne went out. And apparently it was an injury substitution, so Mars Hill will show good sportsmanship, playing it back into the LMU half of the field, and now the Rail Splitters will reshape. Rivera to Sanders near midfield. Switches it over to Johnson. Johnson back to Home. Callum Home approaching midfield, gets it across to Sanders. Sanders looking left side. He's got Lynn. Up the line, that ball cleared by the Lions, and it'll go far sideline where Johnson will bring it down and play it back to Barvanitz. Barvanitz way out of the box, and he'll play it back over to Johnson as LMU tries to attack again. 22-28 to play. Clock working against the Rail Splitters as they trail 1-0. Here's Leal, gets it away to Pinto. Turns back to Holm. Holm will send it up to Sanders. Sanders far side to Lynn. Lynn looking across into the box area at the top. That's, I believe that was Leal. But again, Mars Hill kicks it out, and that'll be a throw in for Lincoln Memorial with Rivera stepping out to take the honors. Pinto making a move. Great move at the top. Fires a shot wide right. Got a little bit in a hurry right there. He had a good look at it, but I think he just took it a little quickly. And with that, a substitution for the Lions, as we'll see Kebchek back in there. And so some shuffling will go on in the lineup for Mars Hill. 21-25 on the clock. And Lions with the goal kick. This is Mullen. Takes it up against the freshman Lynn on the far sideline. Lynn giving up quite a bit of size. Now Anderson on the break, crosses into the box, headed out toward the top, and Barvanits comes out and falls on it. Boy, I tell you, again, Mars Hill all over Lincoln Memorial right there. Outlet roll over here to Rivera, up the near line to Villa. Villa had it knocked away momentarily, got it back, gets it across midfield, finds Pinto on the run. Pinto will bring it down. He's got a defender right there in front of him. Makes a move around him. He's held up momentarily, crosses into the box. Looks like De Silva trying to bring it down. He has no room to pull. He's surrounded by players, and somehow Anderson will come out with it. Lynn in a foot race with Anderson. He's going to lose that one, but he gets a little bit of help from Johnson, and a pushing foul from behind on Anderson, who was being shielded by Lynn, and that'll give it back to Lincoln Memorial, the LMU side of the midfield line. Rail Splitters down 1-0. Pinto caroms one off the defender. Ball in question in the box, being headed around, finally cleared out by Lincoln Memorial. Holm gambles, didn't come down with it. Now Keb trying to pull it in here on the near sideline. Knocked to the deck here by Holm or Rivera, or possibly even both. Flopped more than anything, but nonetheless, Mars Hill will get the foul. And LMU will have to drop back toward the goal area to get in defensive position. Daniel Spurgeon will put the ball in play again for Mars Hill, and he'll play it back to his teammate Jack Donaldson. Ball knocked away. Again, whiffed a bit by Holm, who tried to clear it way out. Mars Hill bringing it down. Shot over top of the goal by Alex Mullen. And the Rail Splitters gambling with some things right now. Just my opinion, of course. I know nothing about soccer. But gambling with a few things right now at this point in the match. And, you know, you're down 1-0. You have to do some things, but you don't want to do anything that's going to put you down 2-0. You gamble with those things and maybe on the offensive end. Rivera gets it across far side. Sanders places one to De Silva outside the top of the box. De Silva tied up, knocked to the ground. Is that in the box? Can't tell. I believe it's just outside. A foul called on the Lions. And so LMU now with an opportunity that's in dangerous territory for the Lions. And the referee's going to mark the spot. It looked like Mario Pinto was going to try to back it off a little bit and give LMU a little help for the bend possibly, but the referee says, nope, you're going to pull it up here, and now he's going to mark off 10 yards. So he will pull the Mars Hill wall back to where he is standing, and that'll give the Rail Splitters an opportunity to see what they're working with from the distance. Now you've got Pinto up there, and from here it looks like De Silva. And now the referee is going to have a conversation with what's going on. Looks like Solomons is possibly trying to get up in there. Stoppage in time now with 17:34 on the clock. And he's going to have a word with Solomons as to what he's going to allow in terms of the wall up there. Solomons is going to go back and get in place. A couple other rail splitters in there. They're entitled to as much real estate as Mars Hill is. But if Mars Hill had already established, there's a shot towards the frame, and it's going to go high. And so a goal kick for the Lions. Rail splitters unable to capitalize on that foul right outside the box. Folks, make no mistake, the match is not over until it's over. But down 1-0, certainly the rail splitters' backs are to the wall, and they are beginning to feel the urgency of getting something going offensively. They have been held scoreless now for quite some time today. Rivera taking the header. Johnson comes up with it after that. Long ball up the middle of the field. De Silva trying to get there. A header by Mars Hill out to Spurgeon, who will send it back toward midfield. And that ball taken by Lincoln Memorial as Home sends it back to LMU keeper Marcel Barbanitz. Johnson away to Home. Up to Rivera on the near sideline. Looks things over. Switches towards the center of the field. Passes off to Villa. Villa crosses toward the keeper, headed away, and that'll go out off the end line for an LMU corner kick. So right here, the rail splitters with an opportunity to lock it in and maybe get something going as Mario Pinto steps to the corner. Rail splitters getting players in the box now. All it takes is just the right situation, the right break. Here's a ball in the box. Keeper punches it out. Mars Hill clears it. That was Spurgeon that got a piece of it. Rivera back there at midfield to pull it down, and he'll set things up again for Lincoln Memorial. Long ball up there again. De Silva at the top. Again, it's cleared by Mars Hill. Whiffed kick by the Lions. Pinto fires, and it comes off one of the Lions out of play. And, well, they're going to say no, that it did not touch one of the Lions, that it's a goal kick. Looked like it caromed off one of Mars Hill players. So substitutions now. Lions getting a couple of guys in there, some fresh legs, if you will. And now George Byrne is ready to check back in for Lincoln Memorial, but not before the Lions will have a goal kick. Ball sent towards center, midfield rather. Pulled down by the Lions' Cody Foreman. And a foul called on Lincoln Memorial. I beg your pardon, that's going to be on Mars Hill. LMU getting the call there with 15 minutes to play in this match. 2/3 of the way through the second half. Villa from the left side, or right side rather, cross to the box. Headed away, corner kick for Lincoln Memorial. Solomons was making a run right there, and that's going to send De Silva over to the corner. George Burns going to check back into the lineup, and it looks like they're going to get Solomons out for a breath of air. LMU with their big guy back in the box. Byrne has not been able to get head on it yet. Punched out again by Mitchell. And now Villa will try to pull it in, but not before letting it go out of play. No, he's not going to do it. Throw in for the rail splitters. And now an overruling by the referee. Clearly that was an LMU ball. The linesman had said Mars Hill ball. But it's taken back by the Lions. Long ball up the field. Rivera trying to get the keeper way out. Rivera gambling he had to because Barbanitz was so far out. If Anderson, or beg your pardon, if Keb had got that one, it was a certain goal. He would have broken the frame, no doubt about it. Rail splitters on a run from the far side. And taken away again by the Lions. Sanders trying to get there to get it back. Gets it over to Lynn. Lynn being hit from behind. No call by the official. And now the Lions with a 3-3 break. And again, Barbanitz will come out and get it. Outlet to the near side. This is Rivera on the run. Rail splitters need to get into scoring position. Long pass off the mark. Pinto can't get there, and Mitchell comes over and gets it. Lions in no hurry to make something happen. Pinto's going to pressure. And Mitchell not in any hurry to get rid of it. Sends it way upfield. Nice punt. Headed back by Home. Lynn gets it for Lincoln Memorial. Plays it up to Sanders. Now far side to De Silva. Up to Byrne. Byrne making a run down the far side. Crosses over into the box. Cleared out of there by MacArthur. Byrne challenging. Hit hard on the challenge. De Silva battling far side of the field. Very physical match. Put the forearm right into the Mars Hill player throat or face area, and he's going to catch a yellow card for that. So a stoppage with 12-12 on the yellow card to, I believe that's De Silva. And that's not going to help the Rail Splitter effort any at this point in the match. Lions send it way downfield. Keb waiting on it. Heads it over toward the box area, and Home comes back and gets it. Check pass over there to Rivera. Up to Pinto, now back to Rivera. Down the line. Villa trying to get over to it. Sent back up toward midfield by the Lions, and Home there to recover. Switches the field over to Byrne, or rather to Johnson, far side of the field. Up to Sanders. Sanders switching to the near side of the field. Rivera turns, squares up, looks down to the top of the 18. Now sends it back to Home. Over to De Silva. Lynn. Outside midfield, far side of the field, top of the 18. Ball still rolling untouched. Mars Hill just letting it roll right through, but I think that was by design. Lions really doing a nice job here in the second half, taking LMU out of their game. Here's Pinto with a run. Fires a shot to the left side. That's knocked away by the keeper. It'll go out off the end line, and a corner kick for Lincoln Memorial, deep far corner. De Silva's going to come up and take it for the Rail Splitters. And now a substitution for Lincoln Memorial. No surprise here. You're going to get Harry Solomons back in there to replace the freshman Lynn. De Silva, corner kick from the deep corner. Not the best, but cleared by Mars Hill. Gus Rivera is going to take it at about midfield. Plays it over to Sanders. 10-14 remaining in regulation. Now to Villa on the near sideline. Good footwork. Villa sends one toward the box. Byrne trying to get there. Great effort by Johnson, who had stepped up from his defensive position to try to extend the leg and punch one in past the keeper, but just couldn't quite get to it. Just another inches or so, and he'd have been there. Long kick up the field. Home trotting back there, heads it towards Barbanitz. Barbanitz over to Rivera. And he's got all kinds of space that he can carry that up the field. Rivera looking things over. Ball to Villa down the near sideline. A lot of physicality between these two teams at this point in the match. Johnson recovering in the backfield, switches it over to Home. Now up to Sanders. Sanders on the run, stood up. Gives him over to De Silva. Pinto comes out and gets it. Makes a move, fights away around one defender, and then has the other one take it away. Home. Lateral pass near side of the field over to Rivera. Rivera, ball arcing into the box, headed out by Mars Hill. Leal gets it. Trip to the ground, and that'll be a stoppage on the card to the Mars Hill defender. Stoppage with 8:39 to play. And now some words exchanged by a couple of the players. That looked like Greg Munn involved for Mars Hill. I'm not sure who it was for Lincoln Memorial, but the Mars Hill player is down, and there's at least a dozen players all around him. Referee trying to separate everybody. Marcel Barbanitz almost out to midfield. The keeper for Mars Hill was way out in what was almost a melee. And now the Mars Hill athletic training staff out there attending to the down athlete. The referee having a conversation with LMU's Mario Pinto, who is one of the team captains. He and Callum Home. Looked like Don Grigsby, the LMU athletic trainer, head athletic trainer, is going to come out and provide some assistance if necessary. That one very nearly turned into an ugly situation. And I'll tell you, there is really no love lost between these two teams. I've seen dirtier matches in terms of the physical nature and so forth, but without a doubt, these two teams do not like each other a whole lot. And, LMU right now unbeaten in conference play here at home. They've had the monkey on their back somewhat here in the last 4 meetings, having lost 3 of those. Down 1-0 with only 8.5 minutes to play. That's not helping matters any. Player still down on the field. Looked like he probably took a shot to the face, and hard to really tell exactly what took place from here. But both training staffs are down there working with him, and it appears to be, can't tell if that's 6 or 8, but it looks like it's either Ferraro or Mullen. It's Mullen. And Mullen is going to be helped off the field, so I'm not so certain it was a shot to the face unless he's just still seeing Tweety birds. The foul was called on Mars Hill, so Pinto's going to set up at the point of injury. And he could potentially challenge the keeper right here if he strikes it well. Waiting on the injured player to get off the field, and he's being helped off by the athletic trainer from Mars Hill. 8:39 to play. Rail Splitters down 1-0. 6 shots on goal for Lincoln Memorial, 3 for the Lions. Pinto will make his run at the ball. Here it is, and that one well off the mark, right down the middle, but about 10 feet over the crossbar. So again, the Lions hold the Rail Splitters off. And LMU is slowly seeing this one work against them. Challenge for the loose ball in the air. Byrne goes up and gets it with a header. Second ball taken by Leal. Pinto flicks it over to Villa. Now the pass up to Leal. Leal going toward the inline with it. Hit from behind and knocked it back in with his hand. It's kind of funny to me that there was no call for the push from behind, but certainly you got to throw a flag when he reaches out and grabs it. That's definitely a foul. But I don't know. Something not just about that. Mitchell, long kick across midfield. Callum Home up line with it. Villa is making his move. Cleared away by MacArthur, and that's going to be LMU ball on the throw-in from the near sideline. Gus Rivera will have the opportunity for Lincoln Memorial. Rivera, long throw toward the box. Byrne trying to get there, puts a head on it, and that ball's headed out off the inline. So again, the Rail Splitters unable to capitalize at that end of the field. And the Lions really right now are just they're just fighting LMU off. They are not really trying to take an offensive attack to them. The ball has pretty well stayed on the Mars Hill end. There's a nice header at midfield on the challenge by Home. Now he'll send it up with the left leg. Nobody there for Lincoln Memorial. Byrne will try to take the second ball after the long hit by Home, but it's taken down by the Lions. Pass up to Keb. Keb sends it back across, 1v1 against the keeper, and Barbanitz gobbles it up. LMU just pounded away down there offensively, but just not able to get it in. 6:07 to play. Pinto, left corner of the box. Left foot, and it goes wide left. He has had a frustrating afternoon, the senior forward from Brazil, who was leader in the South Atlantic Conference a year ago and goals scored with 21. He's got 5 or 6, I believe, this season. Comes into today's match having scored 6 goals, 3 assists, total of 15 points on the year. So, again, he's under nobody's radar, and they've done a nice job on him defensively today. 5:22 remaining. Rivera plays it over to Sanders. Sanders checks back to Home. Home across the grain, far side of the field. Leal pulls it down, and he'll take it across the midline. Plays it up to LMU's Solomons. Ball toward the box area, headed away by MacArthur. Villa trying to get there, but not before it's knocked back across the midline. Home will reel it in. Outside the 18, Pinto with no opportunity for an offensive look, and that ball flies well out of play, and now Leal will put it in for Lincoln Memorial. Solomons, I beg your pardon, that's Sanders. Back to Home. Home, far side to Solomons. Can't get it before it rides out. Throw in for the Lions as we're down to 4:20 remaining. Just an unlucky break in the first half for Lincoln Memorial as they were relying on their defense a bit too much, and the Lions managed to find the back of the net. And that has put the Rail Splitters back to the wall with less than 4 minutes to go. Throw in by the Lions. Far side of the field. If you're just joining us for whatever reason, Lady Rail Splitters won earlier today, 2-1, to remain unbeaten in conference play. Solomons knocks it out far sideline. Inbound pass to Keb. Johnson trying to stand him up. Again, more so than anything, the Lions just trying to use some clock. And somehow Solomons comes from behind and steals it away. Now he's in a foot race up the field. And a foul on Mars Hill. That'll leave Lau to put it back into play. Switch of field now. Near side over to Rivera. Rivera pushing the tempo now as he gets it across the midline. Pinto trying to flick it, missed it. Taken away by the Lions. This is Anderson. Anderson just running around with it, trying to use some clock. Rivera, nice tackle, takes it away. Rivera pushing it up. Up to Byrne. Byrne across the green. He was robbed from behind. Nice job by Sanders. Foul called on the Lions, and now some words between Sanders and a push from Mars Hill's Jack Donaldson. Referee really didn't take any issue with him about that, but that's a no-no in contact. He's initiating a confrontation there when you do that. He laid his hands on the other player. De Silva sends one toward the box. No LMU player is ready to take it. Comes back out to him. Fires one in again. Deflected. And now De Silva goes down as though he'd been shot. And on the break up the field, it's Spurgeon. Not sure exactly what just happened to De Silva, but he is down. Apparently he has a cramp maybe in his right leg. And so the referee was forced to call a stoppage. De Silva's going to come up. Certainly he's going to have to come off, no doubt about it. And that will prompt Helio Dana to get Nick Bogeman into the lineup as they call the injury substitution on. Certainly LMU would do as Mars Hill has done on various occasions and play it back. Mitchell will come back there and get it. Again, Mars Hill just as happy to use some clock. 1:45 to play. They don't need another goal. They lead at 1-0. Mitchell lets it go up across midfield on the punt. Headed back by Johnson. It'll be brought down by Bogeman. Pinto from the far side of the field, being trailed from behind with heat. Up to Byrne. Knocked away by Mars Hill and cleared out of the backfield or out of the box area by Steinberg. Johnson up to Solomons. Over to Pinto. Pinto clipped underneath and a stoppage in play with 1:13 on the clock as another card will be assessed. This might have been against MacArthur. If that's number 3, that's who it is. And that's 9, I beg your pardon. That's going to be Jack Donaldson. So Pinto will have the opportunity from the far angle. And if LMU ever needed a break, right here it is. 1:13 to play. This is in regulation, folks. Pinto lets one go toward the box area. All over the place. Kicked out again by Mars Hill. Anderson really pressing Sanders. He'll play it up to Rivera. Rivera trying to shield, has it taken away. Anderson 1v1 with the keeper. Barvanich trying to get back. Pinto trying to get back to help him out. Anderson has it knocked away by Pinto, and Barvanich falls on it. 50 seconds left. Great effort by Pinto to get back and help out defensively. Now Pinto on the break. Comes across midfield. Pinto forced out of play, and that's going to be a Mars Hill possession. And he has some choice words for the Mars Hill defender, being Steinberg. And now a whistle by the official to stop play with 30 seconds on the clock. And he's just urging the teams to get it into play. Anderson back to Step. Rivera plays it back to Barvanich. Barvanich is going to come out. He's going to help. 19 seconds left. Nothing to lose. Sends it way upfield. Byrne trying to stand up. Can't come down with a header. Taken down by Mars Hill.
10,
Shot
9,
from midfield
8,
by LMU
7,
Sanders, and that's going to do
6,
it. The Lions are going to
4,
escape Harrogate with a 1-0 win
1.
in regulation over the Rail Splitters. LMU now has dropped 4 of 5 of the last
Your final
meetings
score,
against the
Mars Hill
Lions in
University
South
1,
Atlantic
Lincoln
Conference
Memorial
play.
University 0.
Tough break for Helio Dana and his Rail Splitters here today as they fall to 1-1-1 in league action and to 3-3-1 overall after the loss to Mars Hill. Just an unlucky break for the Rail Splitters with that goal in the first half by the Lions. And LMU will go to Hickory, North Carolina on Saturday to face the Bears, dead even across the board at 1-1-1 in conference action. Let's take this time out. We'll be back with a look at your final box score right here on the Lincoln Memorial University Sports Network.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic.
It's the Old Town Grill.
The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special.
It's the OTG.
The OTG is the place to be.
When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
For great food, fun, and entertainment, visit the Oasis on Highway 25E in Harrogate, Tennessee, with a new drive-thru to better serve you. At the Oasis, you can enjoy a great lunch buffet or order from the great menu that the tri-state area has grown to love. Pizza, salad bar, and a tasty sandwich from the deli. And don't forget your favorite beverages. Check out the live music each week at the Oasis, where regional and local bands strut their stuff to a packed house. Or stop by and catch the big race on the big screen. All roads lead to the Oasis, 6341 Cumberland Gap Parkway in Harrogate, Tennessee. Phone in your order, 423-869-8000.
Make K&K Metal Sales your only stop for all your residential and commercial metal building needs. For the past 23 years, K&K Metal Sales has covered the tri-state area with quality custom roofing and siding with many grades, gauges, and colors in stock. If you're looking for complete steel or wood building packages or steel or wood trusses, K&K Metal Sales can help with that, as well as heavy-duty custom carports. Great folks and great prices. Stop by K&K Metal Sales located at 6986 Cumberland Gap Parkway or call 423-869-4261.
I've been a hard worker all my life. Just the way I was raised. I work the third shift. While most people are wrapping up their day, I'm just getting started. If I make a deposit on Friday night, I can't wait for it to go through the next week. Home Federal Bank's real-time banking is different. Real-time banking takes the worry out of banking. Lets me think about what's important.
Real-time deposits, real-time access. Real-time banking from Home Federal Bank. Always within reach.
The Lions pick up the victory here today over the Rail Splitters to improve to 2-4 overall, 2-1 in South Atlantic Conference play. For Lincoln Memorial, they fall to 3-3-1, 1-1-1 in league action. And it was a match that kind of got away from LMU in the 40th minute when Felipe Ferraro scored unassisted at 39-23. That was the only goal of the match. Lincoln Memorial with 24 shots today, 6 of which were on frame. The Lions with only 11, 3 on goal. But again, that funny sport that Coach Dana talks about a lot, it's just a crazy way that you can go down sometimes, and that's what took place today. Let's break down the individual statistics. Christian MacArthur had 1 shot today. For Mars Hill, Tom Allison finished with 1. Alex Mullen, 2. Cody Foreman had 1. Felipe Ferraro, 2 shots, 1 shot on goal, 1 goal. That was the damaging blow. He got the game winner. Jack Donaldson with 1 shot. Reese Garwood had 1 on goal. Daniel Spurgeon with 1. Thor Joachim Steinberg with 1 and 1 on goal. Again, 11 total shots, only 3 on goal for the Lions. For the Rail Splitters, well, Yuri Passos had 1. Leonardo da Silva, 7 shots, 2 of which were on goal. George Byrne, 5 shots, 1 on frame. Mario Pinto, 9 shots today, only 3. 33%, getting to the frame area, but none able to go in. Pedro Villa today with 1 shot. Keegan Sanders had 1. LMU with 24 total shots today, 6 of which were on goal. Chris Mitchell, the keeper for Mars Hill, 5 saves, no goals against, spent the full 90 minutes in the net. And then, of course, for Lincoln Memorial, Marcel Barvanitz, 90 minutes in the goal. He had 1 goal against, 2 saves, and just a defensive struggle, but one that may come back to haunt the Rail Splitters a little bit later on in the year. They're now essentially 500 on the season. They've got a 3-3-1 record, 1-1-1 in South Atlantic Conference play. They're going to go into the Bears Den on Saturday. Pardon the pun. They'll take on the Bears of Lenoir-Rhyne over in Hickory, North Carolina when they face off against Lenoir-Rhyne. And that's a tough place to play. We've been there many, many times. It's been a lot in regular season, a lot in conference, and a lot in regional play. But nonetheless, it's a tough place to play. And so for Lincoln Memorial going into that battle, you'd almost have to think in order to keep postseason hopes, NCAA hopes alive, you got to go in there and you got to win a lot of these matches, if not all of them, through here on out, because you've lost 3 now, all of which have been regional matches. You've lost 1 in conference play, and while the conference regular season or tournament title might still be an option, the South Atlantic Conference does not have the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, and so LMU needs to keep its regional hopes alive if with regular season play, if they have any realistic goal of getting there, because there are some very, very, very good teams in the NCAA Southeast region. And, being a league right now, at least anyway, that's not fully funded, you're going to have some teams that are going to go in through, not with perfect records, but with records that are a little more conducive with what you expect for region play. Special thanks to our broadcast sponsors for today, as we thank them for helping make this broadcast possible. University Medical Clinic, Old Town Grill of Tazewell, Tennessee. Also, Home Federal Bank, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro, Oasis Pizza of Harrogate, K&K Metal of Harrogate, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro, DeRoyal Industries locations all around the world, Farm Bureau Insurance of Harrogate, Sleep Inn of Middlesboro, Lincoln Memorial University, and the J. Frank White Academy here on the LMU campus, all proud sponsors of the Lincoln Memorial University Sports Network. We're going to take a brief timeout. When we come back, we'll talk with Helio Dana about today's final outcome as the Rail Splitters fall 1-0 to Mars Hill here at the LMU Soccer Complex. Back after this on the LMU Sports Network.
The J. Frank White Academy is more than a high school. Your child will have room to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Small, safe learning environments, individualized learning plans, and cutting-edge technology. Every child deserves a quality education in a safe, nurturing environment.
Our college prep program teaches a love of learning, self-discipline, and service to others. The Academy is fully accredited by Advanced Ed. You have a choice at the J. Frank White Academy.
No matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro has your fresh interests at heart. On your way to work, try one of our mouth-watering breakfast sandwich or flatbread omelets. If it's lunch or dinner time, choose from our wide selection of classic, select, or premium sandwiches, all made to your order. If you're serving a crowd, Subway has sandwich platters, giant subs, box lunches, and even cookie platters. Whether it's dine in or carry out, you can eat healthy and eat fresh at Subway. Subway, 362 Catawba Avenue in Harrogate and on the corner of the Village Square Mall, Middlesboro.
Since 1973, DeRoyal has been a leader and an innovator in manufacturing products for the healthcare industry. DeRoyal supplies more than 20,000 products and product lines such as acute care, orthopedics, wound care, and trauma. DeRoyal is proud to be the largest supplier of orthopedic soft goods to clinics and hospitals in the nation. Since its start in Tazewell, Tennessee, DeRoyal has grown to open factories in over 29 locations worldwide and employs over 2,000 people. DeRoyal, a name you can trust and an employer you can count on.
Nestled at the foot of the Cumberland Gap, Lincoln Memorial University honors the vision and spirit of Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln's values are perfectly in sync with the modern educational experience at LMU. Our students find personal attention is a way of life and a way to success. If Lincoln Memorial University fits your vision of college, visit our website at lmunet.edu for more information.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, you can manage your auto, home, and life policies any way you want. If you like the internet, get a quote and file claims online at fbitn.com. If you like to take care of your business over the phone, give us a call. If you like to email, send us a message, and we'll take care of you that way. But if you like an old-fashioned smile and handshake at the door, come down to the local office.
Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Sleep Inn and Suites of Middlesboro, Kentucky invites you to dream better here. Located at the foothills of the Cumberland Gap, Sleep Inn and Suites offers luxurious rooms equipped with microwave fridge combo, desk, ergonomic chair, wireless internet, and 32-inch flat-screen TV. While staying with us, visit our fitness center, wake up to our complimentary hot breakfast bar, or have a bedtime snack with our fresh-baked cookies. Sleep Inn and Suites, located off Highway 25E, Middlesboro.
The Rail Splitters fall 1-0 to the Lions of Mars Hill College here today. Coach Helio Dana joins me now here at Fieldside. And Coach, we've talked so many times about what a fickle and sometimes unforgiving game soccer is. The 40th minute, we've been all over Mars Hill offensively. A goal takes place that really puts us, if you will, behind the eight ball. And as hard as we try the remainder of the match, we're just not able to get the equalizer.
Yeah, I mean, we could so easily be sitting on an undefeated season right now. I mean, 3 games that we lost that we're out possessing, out shooting, out creating, out everything, out hustling. Soccer, you know. But I prefer, if that's what's going to be in the regular season, I prefer to learn these tough lessons. Comes tournament time, we're ready. But we don't want to get away, there's no doubt.
We've talked all year long. I mean, you're 7 matches into a season, and there's still regular season conference title to play for. There's still tournament title to play for. But what does this do to us regionally at this point in the year?
Well, first of all, in the conference, nobody wins. I mean, if somebody does, they deserve. But it's hard to win every game, So this is our first loss. There's about 5-6 teams with one loss, actually several with 2. So we're right on it. And by association, we're right on in the region as well, because nobody cleans the region, from top to bottom. If they do, they deserve to go. If you think that last year we had 5 losses and we were in contention to the very end of it, we technically have a couple to burn still. But, you want to take opportunities to win the games that are right there for you, because those might come back to haunt you. But at the end of the day, it's just one more game.
You're taking a 1-1-1 record into Saturday's matchup on the road with Lenore Ryan. That'll be over in Hickory. It's always a tough place to play, and we've seen so many matches over there, most of which have gone our way. But still, when you go to Hickory, you know that you're going to have a tough time of it.
Particularly because they're having a great year, and they're in first place in the conference, undefeated, and there you go. So no, actually, I think they took the first loss yesterday against Coker. But either way, they're one of the top teams in the conference at this point, and they're at home. And tough place to play because turf, so that's always an adjustment for our boys. But like you said, we've done well there.
Short turnaround for this match. What will LMU have to do different on Saturday to come away with a victory over the Bears?
Well, we're doing right now, they're in the ice bath as we speak. They're already doing the recouping that they need to do to be ready on Saturday. But it's nice to be 18, 19, because I know you and I couldn't play in 48 hours, but these guys will be ready.
Coach, it was an exciting match to watch today. I really thought the two bicycle kicks were spectacular, but it would have been nice if one of them had been on frame. But you're lucky to see one of those in an entire season. We saw 2 in one match today. But best of the luck against the Bears on Saturday, and good luck to the Rail Splitters until the next time we play here at home.
Thank you so much.
All right. Helio down and the Rail Splitters fall here today. Again, your final score, 1-0. Goal scored in the 40th minute of this match. Drops LMU to 3-3-1 overall, 1-1-1 in South Atlantic Conference play, and just a heartbreaker for the Rail Splitters. Of course, the Lady Rail Splitters victorious earlier today to remain unbeaten in league action at 3-0. They take a 2-1 victory over the Lions, and they too will be in action on Saturday when they travel to Hickory, North Carolina to take on the Bears. Your technical direction today here on site has been by Adam Haley. Justin Wormy and Megan Fain have been your camera operators. Your executive producer for the broadcast is Tony Spinoza. For everybody behind the scenes of Lincoln Memorial University men's soccer, I'm Rusty Peace. Until next time, you've been watching the LMU Sports Network.